Hello there and welcome back to the channel, folks. My name's Chris Toll and this is the Chris Toll Variety Show. On this episode I'm going to take you backstage at All Elite Wrestling, Dynamite and Collision. So it's me and Cian that went to see the show and we were lucky enough to be invited backstage. The backstage stuff will be further on in the video. So here's the merch stand. We decided Cian wanted a hat and a programme, so I provided those two things for him and we made our way to our seat. So pre-show we were going to get a Ring of Honor taping, which I didn't actually know about, but I was really happy about because I do like Ring of Honor wrestling, and we were invited to watch a few familiar faces from the Scottish wrestling scene, so see if you can recognise them yourself. So the first match on the card that we seen was a Ring of Honor match, and it was between Trish Adora and Alexis Falcon. And she wasn't wrong. It took me a wee while to realise it, but it was none other than my mucker, Prince Levi. Could not believe it, and I'm delighted for him. Seeing him in a Ring of Honor ring after so many people have doubted him is a fantastic thing to witness.
Levi. Scotty too hotty.
This is a pleasant surprise for me because Scotty Too Hotty was one of the big name wrestlers when I was a kid. He's wrestling with his son here. Unbelievable stuff. Watching him from I was a kid and watching him being a tag team competitor with his own son is crazy. It's like Pound Shop Mysterio. Now this was again a pleasant surprise. Now I hadn't seen Scotty Too Hotty wrestle since WrestleMania 20, and to see the Worm again was brilliant. Now, I knew I recognised the guys that Lance Archer was throwing about, but it took me a wee bit longer than it should have to realise that it was the KOE, former ICW Tag Team Champions and all-round good guys.
Oh, he's
battering the local talent. Somebody's got to come out and save the day. Was right, somebody was going to come out and save the day. Let's see, who could it possibly have been? Please excuse the sugary camera here. As you can probably understand, I was losing my mind a wee bit and I was getting all excited for my big mate. So, if you don't like it, shove off! I don't know what he's thinking here. That's like me trying to choke slam Grado. Grado trying to choke slam Lance Archer. He's half his head. Grado! 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 At this point we were joined by the founder, the owner of All Elite Wrestling, Tony Khan. And you know what, you can actually feel his enthusiasm for pro wrestling. And he gets a bit of a bad name, but he's just a guy that loves the wrestling business, to be honest with you.
It is so great to be here tonight, and I have to ask you, how many of you have been to AEW before tonight? How many of you are at AEW tonight for the first time ever? Are you excited? great, great time, and we're going to start filming right now! After we get done with AEW Dynamite, don't go anywhere, because after Dynamite, we're still going to have so many of the best wrestlers in the world, and after we film tonight's Wednesday Night Dynamite, we're going to film AEW Collision right here tonight! So it sounds like a lot of you are going to see your very first Wednesday Night Dynamite and your very first Collision tonight. And whether it's your first time or whether you've been here many times at AEW before, I think you're all going to have a great time tonight! I just wanted to thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here. This is one of the biggest weeks of the year. It's Forbidden Door Week. It's our debut right here. Thank you for being here tonight. At the first ever AEW show in Scotland.
Please excuse Cian's swearing in this section to get a little bit excited.
Fucking hell, Daniel Bryan. Yes!
Then we were joined by none other than Will Ospreay, the flippy dippy English hard man that says bruv all the time. No Will Ospreay section would be complete without John Moxley, Wheeler Yuta and Claudio Castagnoli interrupting things and giving them a wee bit of a beatdown. So, let's see what happens.
Right, they're going to open it now and it's going to be Darby Allin. It's an absolute rabble, isn't it? Front row you go. What's he going to do? Is he going to do something mental here? Aye, they're all dripping together. Darby Allin's going to do something crazy.
Oh, he's away up there. Guy's way up there.
I know, I can see. There we go.
We continue on Dynamite from the great city of Glasgow.
Listen to this. This is one of my favourite moments I've ever been at a wrestling show. Edge was my favourite in WWE for years and years. Now he's Adam Copeland in AEW, but he kept his music.
That's my first time.
a thing that I've learned over the years in this industry. Sometimes you need an asshole. And it just so happens that he's my asshole.
Then came to vision from the debut.
Guys! Yeah!
So after the show, we were invited backstage, where Keane was lucky enough to meet the founder and owner of AEW, Tony Khan. Then we had Ricochet, or Trev to his friends. Then we had Wheeler Yuta. Then we had Kip Sabian. Then we had John Moxley. Then we had Bobby Lashley. Then we had Timeless Tony Storm. Then we had Swerve Pickman. Then we had Chucky T, Chuck Taylor. Then we had Shelton Benjamin. Then we had the big fella for the House of Black that I can't remember his name right now. And these two guys as well. Ian was delighted to meet them, but I wasn't sure who they were, to be frank. Then we had Anthony Agogo. Then we had Powerhouse Hobbs. And wait till you see my face when I met Billy Gunn. Look how delighted I am. Billy Gunn, an absolute legend from my teens when I was watching wrestling. There's a picture he is underneath the famous Hydro clock on the way out, and here's a wee review.
So that was AEW Dynamite and Collision. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Easily the best live wrestling show that I've been to. And I have to say, they might have made a fan out of me. So next time they're here, I'll definitely be back. Thanks very much for watching the show. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, put notifications on, tell your pals, and share the video. through your socials. Really appreciate it. Thanks very much, troops. Catch you on the next one.